guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about all things RXTX related, so bear with me as it is going to be quite a bit of talking today. I do have a notebook, so that's what I'm looking at. But just to get right into it, last time you guys saw me, I was at the Pensacola Air Show watching the Blue Angels for the first time. Awesome air show, but sucks that it did get cut short. That's what my last video was about. But what you guys didn't see off camera is I have been having issues with the jet ski. So I have posted one video where it left me stranded. That ended up being because of a dead cell in the battery, which ended up blowing fuses. And then that led to me flooding out the spark plugs because I was trying to start it and didn't know what the first two issues were. So I ended up putting a new battery in it, fixed the fuses, and then put a new set of plugs in there. So I thought that the health of the ski was completely okay. So because of that, it led me to go to a tune. So I did end up going the HP tuners route as far as a tune goes. Just out here in competition with my buddies. So once I put the tune on it, I wasn't seeing the correct RPM, which is leading to me not seeing the correct mile per hour. I have had multiple revisions trying to dial in the RPM, but essentially what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to be seeing 8,200 RPM. Right now I'm only seeing 7,900 RPM, even after all of these revisions. So that led me and my buddy Barrett to the conclusion that there has to be a mechanical issue somewhere within the ski, because the individual that we're getting the tunes from is saying that he's seeing 83 miles per hour and 8,200 on the dash as far as RPMs go on his own personal ski. So that led us to start digging into the jet ski to try to figure out what the issues were. So we started with the jet pump. We pulled the jet pump completely apart, checked out everything within the jet pump, all the seals and everything looked great. I just had it rebuilt at the start of the summer down here. And I don't ride it like in shallow water. So I thought it could have been a wear ring issue, but even the wear ring looked good. So I'm now on my third set of plugs on the jet ski. But when I replaced this last set of plugs, we did end up noticing a little bit of rust on all three of the plugs. So I ended up thinking that it was an intercooler issue, and that's why I didn't want to start leaving the air show, because there was a mixture of water vapor in the cylinder heads with the spark in the fuel, causing it to not want to start. Because of that, what we ended up doing was one of my buddies just recently bought a brand new jet ski, and he was pulling out his stock intercooler to replace it with a fizzle. So I ended up buying that one off of him and just replaced it in my jet ski just a couple of days ago to see if that'd correct my issue. So I'm now currently on a new set of plugs, all the mods that were already listed, and a brand new intercooler. So I took it out on Sunday, and again I was only seeing 74 miles per hour on 7,900 RPMs. And my buddy with an identical build ski is on a Riva tune, and he was seeing 8,200 RPM and 76, and he is 6'4", like 240 pounds, so he outweighs me by a little bit, and he was seeing more RPM and more mile per hour. So at this point I think it's the tune. So there's a couple ways forward. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reset the ski back to its original tune from Sea Doo, put it back to stock, and then I'm just going to hook up a SCOM to it. And once I hook the SCOM up to it, if I see the correct RPM that I'm supposed to see on just the SCOM, then we know without a shadow of a doubt that the issue is in the tune and it's not a mechanical issue. And if that's the case, I'm on revision number 5 at this point in time. The next one will be number 6. And at that point in time, I just might look for a different tune to end up throwing on the jet ski. Hopefully it's still under the umbrella of HP tuners, because that is what the tuning software was that I ended up using. So hopefully I can find something that still falls underneath that umbrella. But if not, I'll be looking elsewhere if we can't get this dialed in on this very last revision. All right, guys, the new intercooler is in. If you guys can see it back there, it's not bad at all. It's only 5 hoses that run to that thing, and these straps that hold it down are actually fairly easy too. We also put new plugs in it because the old ones did have rust on them. But before we put the new plugs in, we put a little bit of oil down in each one of the cylinder heads to try to soak up whatever water was left, ran it on the old plugs, and then we pulled those old plugs out and put the new ones back in. So we're on a new set of plugs right now, and we're on the new intercooler. So hopefully tomorrow, or weather forbidding, whenever we can get back out there on the water, we'll see if the ski will pick up any speed. As you guys saw in my last video, 74 was the biggest, or was the highest speed that we could get out of the ski. So we're looking to get 84 out of the ski this time. But if you guys actually look down in this old intercooler, it doesn't look too bad down in there. But apparently what they say is around the corners is where these things let go, and large amounts of water get through the corners. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.